Hello everyone. So before we get into it, I started a second channel. It's going to be about decor, cleaning and technology and stuff of that nature. Yeah, I have a fascination with cleaning every day and just creating a comfortable, cozy environment. Yeah, again, if you want to support me, it's completely free. If it's not your cup of tea, I get it, but I'm going to be posting over there and a few days. The video is already done. Just come up with a thumbnail and title and all of that. But I don't know. I just want to make other type of videos on the side too, because editing about pain and suffering every single day does drive me a little crazy. But yeah, I'll link it in the description below and in the comments as well. Back to the video. This first call that we're going to get into made my blood boil. I'm going to tell you why in just a bit. As always, let's first listen to the call and I'll be back.
911, where is your emergency?
I can't breathe.
Can you say that one more time, caller? Caller? Hello, caller, can you hear me?
I can't breathe. I'm just
Oh, okay, I'm going to transfer you over to medical. When they get on the line, I'll speak first.
Milwaukee Fire Department, what is the location of your emergency?
Police or medical. Callers possibly state she can't breathe.
Well, what is the address, please?
Oh my God.
What is the address, please?
Hardin,
What is the address?
about the corner of 76th Congress. Maybe for the bus.
Phone number you're calling from, please? Tell me what happened.
I don't know.
Well, what's the reason you're calling for medical help?
I'm
How old are you?
Hardin
How old are you?
when he died.
Is your breathing normal for you?
I'm gonna
Do you have a history of heart problems? Ma'am, do you have a history of heart problems? Do you have any abdominal pain? All right, so ambulance is on the way. In the meantime, do your best not to move around. Just try to rest in the most comfortable position for you. Make sure you wave down the help when you see them. If anything changes, I want you to give us a call back. Help is on the way.
The woman who made the call is 49-year-old Jolene Waldref, and according to reports, on the evening of January 15th, 2024 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Jolene had just gotten off of work. She walked a block and a half to reach the bus stop to go home. And according to the National Weather Service, temperatures were 2 degrees below zero with wind chills of -20 to -21. While waiting for the bus, Jolene began to feel ill, and so she called 911. The ambulance arrived within 4 minutes after Jolene's 911 call. Problem is, they missed her. They did not see her, and so she did not receive medical care. There's also evidence of that. Let's take a look at the surveillance footage that shows everything play out. This was released from the Milwaukee Journal, and the captions that they added at the bottom were added by them as well. Jolene remains here for several minutes. By the way, they didn't say exactly how many minutes. At this point, Jolene appears to sit down. She remains in this position for about a minute. She then stands and leans on the fence. Seconds later, she appears to sit on the ground, where she remained until Milwaukee Fire Department paramedics arrived. Approximately 4 minutes after receiving Jolene's 911 call at 5:22 p.m., a Curtis ambulance drives through the intersection and completely misses Jolene. A few minutes later, it passes through once again, this time in the opposite direction and again misses Jolene. And this is the part of the footage that really pisses me off. Check this out. After a couple minutes, a man walks by, takes notice, and continues on. What the? How do you see someone laying on the street on -degree weather and don't do anything? How? Anyway, several minutes elapse before a car turns, passes, and then backs up to check on Jolene. Finally, a decent human being. She then calls 911 at 5:45 p.m.
There's a lady right here on the corner. I don't know if she's alive or if she's awake. I am on the corner of 7600 West Congress by the 76 bus stop.
Ma'am, you're on 7600 block of what?
West Congress Street.
7600 West Wisconsin?
Street. West Congress Street.
So do you think she's beyond any help, ma'am?
We need emergency right now. Somebody, I called the police already.
Okay, again, ma'am, there's no reason to yell. The help is started for her. I'm asking you, do you think she's beyond help?
It's cold outside.
The Milwaukee Fire Department arrives at 5:52 p.m. Also, Jolene could not receive medical help out on the street because it's freezing cold, and there's no space in a fire truck as well, and it's not designed to put people in it. So they had no choice but to bring her into a bus to give her medical attention. By then though, it was too late. She passed away, leaving behind 2 daughters. At first, there were reports that she possibly died of hypothermia, but later the medical examiner released its final findings and said that the cause of death was cardiovascular disease. There's a possibility that she'd still be alive today if the ambulance would have looked more carefully. Curtis Ambulance received a ton of backlash because of this. Local residents were angry and local officials were pushing for a change. CEO of Curtis Ambulance said the following.
We felt that they did their due diligence because they didn't do anything wrong. The EMS system here worked as designed. The patient was not upright. The patient was hidden by objects and was not actually at the bus station.
And Mark Burkowski, a member of the Milwaukee City Council, said,
We say, well, it's not part of the policy or whatever. I think the public is basically saying, what would it have taken to get out and look? We're talking life and death. And so they know the business. And so, you know, do what you gotta do.
This prompted a change of policy for Milwaukee, which is a policy that now requires paramedics in the city to exit their vehicles and look for patients when there is extreme weather or visibility obstructions at a scene. The Milwaukee City Council approved new contracts for the 2 private ambulance companies that serve the city only after they agreed to the change. The city's 911 medical response is split between fire department paramedics, who are dispatched to the most urgent cases, and the 2 private services, who typically handle less critical medical emergencies. Under the new policy, when patients are not immediately present, first responders must ask 911 dispatchers to attempt and call the person back, interact with bystanders who may know more about the patient's location, and use lights and sirens when they arrive at a scene to make themselves more visible.
6 minutes after that, a Milwaukee fire crew got to the scene.
So I don't know if she fell, maybe hit something here, you know.
Waldref was pronounced dead at 6:13.
I was heartbroken, honestly.
Kavita thinks more could have been done to prevent her mother's death.
Maybe my mom won't be just another one of those people that slipped through the cracks, because I don't want her to be one of those people. I want to be the voice for those people that slipped through the cracks.
Yeah, give me your thoughts about this case. Let me know what you think. I do feel bad for Jolene and her family. Yeah, let's go to the next one. July 15th, 2017, in Payson, Arizona. A man calls 911 because of this reason. Let's listen to the call.
Where's your emergency?
Yeah, I'm out here at Cold Springs Ranch, over here by the Water Wheel Campground, and we just went down to check the flooding, and there's a proper swimming hole right at the edge of the ranch, and there is a man in the water, and several other residents on there, swimmers on the side of it. We need to get some.
Is he in distress?
He's in the water. It's a serious flood going on right now.
Okay, so he's actually in the water. Is he in a vehicle? Or?
No, it's a swimming hole, and one of the people are in the water hanging onto a tree. The other two is off to the side of the swimming hole. You need to call Whispering Pines Fire Department. Would be our first responders first.
Okay, sir. Let me finish and let me ask you some more questions. I know who to call. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. He's in a swimming hole.
Yes, it's at the Cold Springs swimming hole, which is called Ellison Creek Falls. And if you turn on Houston Mesa Road from Payson,
Ellison Creek Falls, and what?
It's called Cold Springs Swimming Hole or Ellison Creek Falls. And if you turn on 87 in Houston Mesa, we're exactly 8.2 miles to the lock gates. I'm going to go ahead and leave the gates open so your responders can get down here and help this gentleman, because one of their friends is trying to go out into the water to help him.
Are you there to tell him not to go into the water?
Yeah, we're screaming at these idiots to stay out of it, but one guy wants to try to help his buddy, and he's going to get himself drowned too. I mean, it's a serious
so the one
flood.
man is clinging to a tree?
Yes. Yes, and like I said, I'm going to leave the gates open so your responders can get in here, and the very first, like I said, the closest to us is Whispering Pines Fire Department.
Okay, and what is your name?
My name.
And what's your phone number, Jack?
And like I said, the man's in the water. He's clinging to a tree. We went down to look at the flood. I mean, this whole area right in here is a really popular area. I'm hoping that he's the only one that. It's amazing when these people don't understand the magnitude of rain and flooding, and it might be not raining over top of you, but if it's 10 miles away from you, you're in trouble. But anyhow, they need to get somebody out here ASAP, because the other guy's trying to go in. They're trying to get somebody in there to the friend of his is trying to go in there to go help us. But
okay, all right. We'll get the fire department out there and the rescue squad. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.
According to reports, people were enjoying a nice evening at Ellison Creek when out of nowhere a flash flood swept them away. 4 people were rescued and unfortunately 9 people died.
This is video witnesses captured of this massive flash flood rescue.
It was flooding like crazy, and there were people down there. There was actually a woman in the middle on a little rock thing with it clinging to a tree. And then her husband was downstream just a little ways, clinging to another tree with their 2-year-old baby, holding on to him.
Mindy Russell is a resident of the area and says she knows how quickly and violently these flash floods strike.
living on the river as we do right here, we're aware of the danger of flash flooding because it happens instantly. That's why they call it flash. It's so quickly.
That quick element of surprise is what rescue crews say occurred in this tragic situation.
One witness said all they heard was this tremendous roar, and the next thing they knew, the water and debris was on top of them, and they were scrambling for their lives.
The 14 victims were gathered at an area called the Cold Spring Swimming Hole when the flash flood came out of nowhere.
One of the witnesses said that he turned and looked upriver and saw nothing but a wall of water coming at him.
This is part of the Verde River that flash flood came roaring through. And that wall of water, we're told, was 6 to 8 feet high and up to 40 feet wide. Officials say that a recent wildfire and yesterday's storms is what contributed to this huge flash flood.
And all that debris and ash and everything came roaring down that drainage and caught those people totally by surprise.
Crews have been up in the air all day searching for victims. So far, 4 people have been rescued and 9 bodies recovered.
We've had some flooding up here occasionally when we have monsoon season, but nothing to this magnitude.
Yeah, what an unfortunate aftermath on this case. Rest in peace to everyone. Also, the floods that are happening in Texas, man. So many people have passed. I think it passed 100 plus already, which is so sad. And if I ever do find a 911 cause of that, I'll make sure to, post them and let you know. But for now, yeah, just prayers to everyone, bro. It's it's so sad. But yeah, let's go to the next call in case. April 2025 in Covington, Georgia. A night shift of Walmart employees called 911 because there's a shooter inside of the store. Let's listen to the calls.
Shootings in the building. I need an officer out here right now.
Can you tell me where you're at? I can't get anywhere.
I'm at the Phantom Road Walmart.
Okay.
200.
What's going on?
I just said there was an active shooter in the building. They were shooting in the store.
Okay. Did they shoot anybody, or they were just
Ma'am, I don't know, and I'm not about to find out. There are gunshots fired. I'm one of the overnight members of management.
Okay.
I'm here at the store. I need an officer here now.
All right, I've got them started that way. Just stay on the phone with me, okay?
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Come here. Come here.
Okay.
Come here.
Are they still in there?
Yeah, ma'am, I believe so, yes.
Okay. You said they are still in there?
Yes. Hey, I need your phone. Call Miss Janice. Call them right now because they're on the front wall. I don't want them to think it's a pallet. I see you, son. I see you when you walk down to me.
Okay. Do you know who it was, or you don't know who it was?
I know who it was. I believe we know who it was, yes.
Okay, who do you think it was?
His name is E-D-U-H.
E-D-U-H?
Yes.
Okay. Is he an employee there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you know if he still has the weapon on him?
I believe so. It's possible, yes. I let him back in because he said he had his bag. He said he had his bag in there. He said he had his bag.
Okay. All right, can you tell me what your name is? Do you know about how many times he shot off?
It sounded like about 7 or 8 shots.
7 or 8? Okay.
Yes.
Do you know where he would be in the store?
In the back of the store, ma'am.
In the back of the store?
Yes.
Okay, is he a black, white, or Hispanic male?
Black.
You said black?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, we've got him started that way, okay?
All right.
All right.
You can call the store manager.
Okay, you go ahead. I'm going to go answer some more calls.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Newton County 911, where's your emergency?
Hello?
I'm here.
Yes, ma'am. I work overnight stocking at Walmart. There was been a shooting.
You said Walmart?
Yes, ma'am. Sailor Moon.
All right. Are you shot?
No, ma'am. I'm high.
Okay. Are they still in there? Do you know?
I don't know, ma'am. Somebody just came in with a gun and just started shooting.
Okay. All right. Where are you hiding at?
I'm in the back of the building. The whole of the trailers. And some of the employees ran. They ran on the road and stuff. We all got to the near exit and got out of here.
Take a breath for me. Take a breath. All right. The last part, you said that employees were in there working and they came in?
Yeah, I don't know who it was. Somebody just came in with a gun and started shooting.
Okay, but you didn't see, it was just one person?
I don't know.
Okay.
24-year-old Dwayne, an employee, was the one that went on this shooting spree, and reports said Dwayne shot 2 fellow employees, 21-year-old Caleb Barksdale and 29-year-old Ryan Bradley. The 21-year-old did not survive. He then drove to a nearby home where he shot and killed a 19-year-old woman, Akila Clark. Before police could arrest him, Dwayne unalived himself.
This is where law enforcement tells us a violent crime spree 150 miles away from the Wagner exit came to an end. 3.5 hours before Aiken County deputies slowed traffic down with their lights, deputies lit up the outside of a Walmart in Covington, Georgia with their lights. The Georgia sheriff shared limited details about the call on social media. At the time of the incident, the store was closed for business with only employees present inside. One of the employees exited the building, retrieved a firearm, and returned inside. The suspect shot and killed an acquaintance inside the store, 21-year-old Caleb Barksdale. The suspect later encountered a second acquaintance outside of the Walmart who was shot and transported to a local hospital. 29-year-old Ryan Bradley is in stable condition. The string of shootings doesn't end here, though. According to the sheriff, the suspect drove to a neighborhood 2 miles away from the Walmart, broke into a home, and shot a third person, Akila Clark.
So apparently he kicked the door in. He made it upstairs and he kicked my bed. She ran in my room. He closed the bedroom door. Akila closed the bedroom door and he shot through the bedroom door, and then he kicked in my bedroom door. That opened up and he applied about 7 to 8 shots in front of me.
Late this afternoon, law enforcement identified the suspect as 24-year-old Dwayne Etta, who they say fled out of state following the shootings. 3.5 hours and 150 miles away, deputies in Aiken County confronted him at mile marker 32. After a brief standoff with the suspect, deputies, South Carolina state troopers, and Aiken County EMS rendered medical aid for
And that's the end of the video. I am sweating a little bit. It's a little hot in my room, but thank you for watching. Thank you if you're a member of the channel, and thank you if you're a patron. It means a lot to me. It really, really does. And if you want to support me or the channel, there will always be links down below in the description. Yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing fine. As always, be kind, pass it around, and see ya.